Hi everyone, and welcome to the stream. I apologize for being a little bit late. I should really do some more technical checks, maybe a bit before I plan on streaming. But everything's fixed now. The hat returns specifically. So, yeah, this is a celebration stream. A little while ago, well, I say a little while ago, 21 days ago, I reached 10 followers faster than I was expecting to. So I wanted to do a 10 follower celebration. Thank you. In fact, I may have got a little bit extra, just splashing out the money, the big bucks. Now that I'm a big streamer. But yeah, so I wanted to do like a celebration stream for it. And the reason it's taken so long was, to be perfectly honest, I wasn't expecting to get that many followers so quickly. So I wanted to set a time, set a date that I could sit down, get something ready, and I decided to pick this game. I know, right? And not just balloons, but there are 5 different colors of balloons. 10 balloons each, 5 different colors. I splashed all out. Yes, so I picked this game. I thought, since I'm really enjoying streaming Barrel Trauma, that I wanted to go somewhere similar to that sort of field, and picked this. So I will probably say a little bit before it now. It's a game called Iron Lung. It's a bit of a slow burn horror. Ocean of Blood, all that sort of stuff. Should all be quite nice. And yeah, it's a game by David Szymanski, who I hope I'm saying the name right. I believe it's a Polish name, but I think it is David Szymanski. But he's done a few other games like Dusk and Squirrel Stapler. I've not played them, but they're on my radar, and this game has been the one I've specifically wanted to play. So I suppose without waiting too much, let's jump in. I might need to play around a little bit just to make sure it's actually working. There we go. I believe you have confirmation we have audio and visual. Yep, looks like it according to the audio mixer. So, let's jump into it then. Let's not hold off, because I'm not particularly great at scary games. Oh, and I should probably also say thank you to Night Twilight 9295 for, I believe he was watching some of the Barrel Trauma VODs on YouTube, and he decided to subscribe there and to follow. So if you're catching this either on Twitch or on YouTube, thanks a lot for following. And yeah, we are 16 out of 20 followers for the next one. I know. You'd be pleased to know I've got the next game in mind, thumbnail and everything, so it won't be as much of a delay next time. But yeah, let's jump into Iron Lung. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons, lit by ghostlight of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You're a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you will earn your freedom. Okay. Let's do this. I can't delay any longer.
Beginning at descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. wrong. Closing porthole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so receive and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Okay. Hopefully video is not too jumpy. I was having issues, and this was the main reason why I was a little bit late. I tried my hardest to remove as much issues. That being said, it shouldn't be that graphically intensive, so if it is jumping around and skipping, chat, please tell me. I will, worst case scenario, we'll just go this a bit slower. I will admit OBS is glitching a little bit. How is the video in chat? No, I think it is mine. This is a really annoying. Right. We can sort this out. So it says that it's buffering, so bear with me a second. I do apologize, but again, I suppose this wouldn't be a celebration stream if it didn't kind of go somewhat wrong. Right. Let's try that. Okay, OBS seems to like it. How's it with chat now? Is it a little bit more smoother? Better now? Okay, I think I know what the issue was. So, me and Vamp were both on the mod view thing, just to keep an eye. Not that I can really do much on it at the moment, hence why I have Vamp here. But I also had the video up on that to have a look to see if it was streaming particularly well. I think that was freaking out the system, so I'll go slow. Exactly. First 15 minutes test. I mean, we're trapped in the submarine. It's not like there's going to be anything else in here. Right, so we have a little angle, an X and Y. We do have a briefing. So the briefing is 2 weeks ago. We conducted an exploration of the moon AT5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean's surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at specific points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. Proximity indicators next to the sub controls will trigger if you are too close to any obstacle. Good luck. Okay, and we have a nice map here. So we have coordinates for each point. So we have X, Y, and an angle. I suppose the first thing we need to do is kind of figure out where we are. So we are currently at X is 182 by Y 116. So should be roughly around this area. Hopefully, so we can probably steer around. We can figure out how to get around that. But let's have a little look at the submarine. We have got ourselves a fire extinguisher. Hopefully we won't need that. There is this letter that I have discovered previously, which says, "This is not an expedition, it's an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom waits for you? A few dying ships on in a sea of dead stars. If there is hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of the ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. But, I mean, you know, that was obviously just the last group of people, wasn't it? We have here this button. So this is our only contact with the outside world. Takes a photo and we can kind of see what's around. And we have got a terminal. So we can play briefly around with that, I think. So let's try very basic query help. Query does not exist. Okay, let's try the word. Let's do the game titles. Let's try Iron Lung. Okay, cool. So the SM-13, one of 4 in-service underwater crafts fashioned by the COI for use in the conviction realization in the blood oceans. It's designed for deep liquid photography and analysis. Redacted. All rumors of the SM-13 and similar craft being used for so-called mob justice by way of forced suffocation or otherwise have been proven false. So that's good to know, right? We should probably check out to make sure we see what C.O.I. Consolidation of Iron. Consolidation of Iron, or the COI, is a brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecrafts, found on the principle of collectivism and ruled by the popular vote of all citizens, numbering 257 at the time of this entry. Its name comes from the iron and steel material its 2 main stations are constructed from, and the principles of unity and togetherness in the face of menace from other surrounding stations such as Eden. So, you know, let's start steering a bit first, and we'll come back to this, but at the moment it seems like... Yeah, okay, so we'll do a quick check for Eden, I think was one of them. So... Space Station Eden is the largest man-made structure that still exists in the wake of the Quiet Rapture. It was formerly the main station for Mars, and the populace still maintains a strong sense of Martian patriotism and independence, making them a constant threat to the sanctity and security of the COI. It has a current population of 468, and has the only known remaining trees in its interior garden. The COI considers Eden a threat to all collective well-being after their attack on Filament Station. But you know what? I know I said we were going to do things. I'm just going to do a quick check for the Quiet Rapture. You know what? No, let's move. Because I don't like that noise. I hope you all heard that noise. But yeah, let's just move a little bit, shall we? So, right, let's bring the map up. So if we're roughly about here, I think we might be able to just continue to sail straight up. We might be able to avoid any real issue. So let's try moving to... Let's go to about 200, shall we? So we want to go forward, 200. Okay, yeah, we can do this. And Gerbil says that I'm a bad captain barotrauma, so this will prove him wrong. Yeah, definitely, we're running from that noise. Okay, useful to know. Once you let go, it still tries forward a little bit more, so no trying to necessarily thread any needles. Okay, so we're at 182, 200. So 182, 200. We should be on this line here, which looks to be free. So if we just turn a sharp 90 degrees to the well, clockwise. A bit too much. Right. We need to get to X322, and we need to go a little bit more further south. So it was 322. Let's just keep on going along this route. I'm going to hope that's the wall. It's not moving, so we think that's the wall. If you don't know, we don't know. So yeah, 322. Nope. Yep. Okay, we're leaving it behind. So yeah, it was the wall. So far, apart from the one scary noise, everything is good. That and the fact that I feel like I'm being sent down here to die, but we can deal with that issue later, I think. Okay, so 322, 200, which means we will be nicely on that line. So we need to go down. Do another 90 degrees. And we want to go to 186. So we want to go forward. We should be within that. And we need the angle, which would be 33 degrees. Oh, a bit too far. Okay, so we'll take a photo. Okay. The rocks, very interesting rocks, but rocks. But we've ticked it off. So what we'll do maybe is we'll have a search on here. We'll do something. So let's try the quiet rapture. It would also have by spelled. The exact same thing again. Let's just go with, I think it was SM13. There you go. Okay, yeah, so that's the same thing. So SM13 is definitely the iron lung. We're not going to move. We're not going to move. We're going to stay here until we find such thing. So let's just do blood oceans. Maybe we know what that thing is. Maybe it's a friendly thing. An unexplained phenomenon has been identified on 4 separate moons since the Quiet Rapture, with the correct spelling. The moon 85 and moon Z8 are the most notable locations as they are under control of the COI. Enough research has been conducted on the blood itself to determine that it is indeed human blood. But we have not discovered where it comes from, how it keeps its liquid form. The ocean at 85, the one we're currently in, is in particular interest because redacted. Yeah, there you go. We'd use that very out-of-depth T-Rex rules. That if we don't move, whatever's out there won't see us. But yeah, we can do a quick search now that we actually have the correct... Okay, cool. In 357 EIC, without any prior warning, radio contact with our respective planets was suddenly cut. Nobody can recall having visual contact with any planet when the incident occurred, or experiencing any other unusual phenomena, so it is uncertain what exactly might have happened. Upon investigation, it was observed independently by several stations that where there had been previous planets, nothing remained. Further investigation over the following months revealed that all known planets with sentient life, flora and fauna, habitable atmosphere, any sort of natural resource were likewise gone, along with all known stars. The only celestial bodies that have been found since the only celestial bodies that have been found since are either uninhabited moons or asteroids. Many theories have been proposed for this disaster, including religious interpretations of it as a literal rapture, some unknown quantum anomaly, or something more cosmic and sinister. There are no concrete answers yet. I know it's not highlighted. Let's just type in. Okay. So there's no records for noise. But if all flora and fauna is gone, something's making that noise. Let's move on a bit more, shall we? So we want to go up. Let's steer a bit more further on the x-axis. So we need to get to 378. Yeah. Yeah, they're great reasons, aren't they? Cosmic and sinister. It's like, oh yeah, it could be aliens, it could be something else, but no, just something that doesn't particularly like you. Let's drive maybe to 350, or at least until it tells us off. That would be the wall we're looking at. So let's just go now. It's just straight up. Yeah, it's about as perfect as we're going to get. So 346. We should be. Hopefully, we'll bypass this. So something will complain. Hopefully onto our left side. No, right side. Yeah, so starboard? Yeah. Port is left, starboard is right. Right, so let's just go forward, and we want to go up high, so let's go to... Let's try to get it straight up to 263, shall we? Say that's the wall. 263. Let's go down a bit. I know we don't have to be perfect, but... And X we want to be to 378. 90 degrees. 263, 378. Yep, and we need to be at 50 degrees. Okay. Let's look at more rocks. Oh. Bones? tendrils? Hopefully not tendrils. Let's... You know what? Let's just say rocks. Shall we try to look for some more? So let's go with... let's try ship. No, it was 85, wasn't it? Blood Oceans. Okay, so Blood Oceans. We had Z8. Sites of one of the 4 known Blood Oceans, and one of 2 such moons under the control of the COI. Redacted. Blood Moon Z8 has historically been used for the realization of COI conviction until the discovery of Moon 85. Okay, so it's very much a... I don't know why I have the feeling that I'm going to turn around and there's going to be something in the ship with us. I mean, we are sealed in. So, but we've got that. But that was easy mode, so to speak. We just went up, went to the right, went up, went to the right. So we want to try to hit this. So the easiest way to do this, if we can get to about 300, maybe 315. You get to 315Y, and then maybe 300X. Going back a bit. So let's spin us round. You know what, I'm just gonna... No, I shouldn't. Okay, yeah, it is just wall. Just wall. 315Y. Okay, let's just... Yeah, it's just more bones, just noises. It's swamp gas, ocean gas. It's another ship. Somebody else down here with us. We're not alone. Okay, so 315Y, 354. So we're roughly here, up there. So let's just carry on. It's fine. I'm doing this, and I've got you here, Vamp, with me. So you are currently, you've claimed the hat. You're my first mate. So we're totally gonna survive this. Totally. Where do we go again? 300? Okay, 300X. Okay, it's not moving. Maybe we're a bit closer than we should be. Let's just go down a little bit, shall we? It's alright, whatever's out there. I'm a friend. I'm just a happy little photographer, just taking photos. You don't need to worry. It probably was the wall. Yeah, it was the wall. It had to be the wall. expected, we're about here, so it's retelling us about this rock. This rock. Let's travel 330. We should. Yeah, we should hopefully just scoot up along here. Yeah, they are friendly sea demons. I mean, there's no demons in here. We're totally alone. It's just ocean gas.
Oxygen notification.
Oh, right. Our oxygen has gone down. We've been wasting a bit too much time. Let's, gun it. Do we really want to just charge forward, though? I suppose we need to be a bit careful. Just making sure. Yeah, there's nothing up there. Right, yeah, we can just. So it was 259 by 400. 259. 400 something. Uh, 406. So we're very close. Can hear that noise outside, can't you, chat? 296. Why did I pick this game? Okay, maybe that's coral? Or slinkies? I guess we'll never know. Right, so then we just got to steer back round. Right, how do we... Some of these parts of the map just totally blank. I mean, we could go round, but we'll be missing that area, so let's just steer back, shall we? Gets to 300 x 45 y. Y, 300 x. Straight, nice degrees. You know, if we just push forward and get to 350, that will get us over that. Probably this little nub here. 446 by 344. Right, yeah, so that should be nicely in there then. So let's go down. We need to be roughly at 325 by 400. A while to go, yeah. Go straight. Nice, quick, simple. So we are now sitting nicely there. It's warning us about this, but if we keep just driving forward to 560, we should be okay. Just hit the accelerate button. Okay. What do I do with you? I was not trained for this. I was not trained at all. You know, we just guess we have steam in the background. Right. It's 560. I love it when you can just accelerate and ignore the scary noises outside. Listening, I'm not listening. Whoa, 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 whoa. There shouldn't be anything out there. Yeah, there's nothing. It's just okay, yeah, it was just maybe a small rock. Maybe a small rock. 560 377. Let's just we need the angle of 43. Way round. There we go. thrilling. But we have done it, so cool. I can't think of anything else to type currently. If anyone in chat thinks of anything, by all means type it in and we'll have a look at it. I think the next one. Let's just gun straight across to here, shall we? So if we go at a nice swift. And we want to get to X. Yeah, we want to get to X 613. Nothing there. 613. Hey Gerbil. So, we'll just quickly look at the briefing. The TLDR is that at some point, every habitable planet vanished. It's like called the quiet rapture. I'm sealed in a submarine called the Iron Lung, and I have to go to the bottom of this blood ocean and take photographs. We're fairly certain this will probably be a one-way trip. But yeah, it's totally fine because all sort of like creatures out there are there are no flora or fauna left. We have to use the map to steer into the right direction. So we are currently at X613 and we need to go to Y197. Let me just steer this straight down. I have only the directions to know positionings to go to. I don't have any observation other than taking a photograph. 97. Okay, so and then we need to get the angle, which is at 55. So far, it's been a lot of. It is a bit delayed, yeah. I'm not sure how it is, but we'll just have to cope with it for the time being. Just know if you put it in, I am keeping an eye on it. I need anything I can to sort of keep my mind off of this. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. I have got everything set up. It should be low latency. The CPUs is not necessarily struggling. It just seems to be a bit meh. But yeah, just know. The great thing is yeah, much like in real life, if the sun disappeared, I'd know about it where I am a few minutes before you do. So if you're particularly scared or get squeamish later on, if things go horribly wrong and I die, I'll even put it in chat briefly and went died or something like that. That way people know that it's coming. Luckily, unfortunately for me, I don't get that benefit. So 613. Yeah, okay, let's take a photo. Okay, we have that's very obviously bones. I mean, I could quickly, if chat's okay with that. I mean, I can pause it briefly. I'm not sure we got a huge amount of viewers currently, so if you want me to see if I can play around, try and make things a bit quicker, I probably could. I'm not sure how it would work, but you know, throw it briefly up. For those catching up later, I apologize. Once again, you can blame Pink Gerbil for making sure that testing to make sure everything is, yeah. I'm being the best captain I possibly can be. But I think there's not much more I can do. I mean, I hope it's okay. I hope it's all working. It looks to be briefly on my end. It looks like it's just frozen. Yeah. Can I maybe get a shout out? I know even if I have to wait, can I get maybe a shout out just to make sure that everything is okay? I don't want this to, if needs be, people with access to me on other platforms, just send me a message. Just say you got this. Um, I don't really want to do this again if I can help it. I mean, I will. I'll do what I can to ensure that people have a fun time, but a quick check. We'll go stream. Let's set it up as well. Alright, I've thrown on normal latency, so it should maybe fix things a bit better. I won't be able to respond as quickly, but we'll have a look. I just check anyone alive in chat. Did it freeze? I don't know. Hold music. Okay. Rebel says he thinks it did freeze. But is it all coming through a bit better now? I suppose the main question. Is it better now? Yeah. I'll just take this moment to, while freaking out slightly. Yeah. Look, this is good. Just taking a moment just to make sure that everybody's, doing okay. I hope you're all currently enjoying the game. Yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the game. I'm not sure why the issue is. I've got most things turned off that I can do. And it looks like the CPU is struggling too much, but I'll have a quick check on OBS. So let's have a look at the stats, shall we? Okay, yeah, I'm missing some. Yeah, I'll just give it a minute. Just let people kind of catch up. OBS. Everyone got any tips for OBS lag? OBS rendering. yeah, most of the stuff I can do is throwing things around in the back, which I wouldn't have thought this would be the game to do this, to be honest. If, like, you know, granted, remote play and stuff like that, but barrel trauma is usually more hectic than this. It's fine. Okay, yeah, okay, so it seems to be at least according to me, it's doing okay. I'll just do a quick another double check at the stats. Where are you? There you are. Looks to be okay on OBS. Let's see if I can close some of these other game things. Everything else is done. I don't know why I have a media player up. I thought I turned that off. I apologize, chat. This is very unprofessional. I promise you, when it comes to the 20, it will be a lot better. What am I saying? I always mix this up. We are all discovering new things, new issues, and we are resolving them together. I just seen how long that's taken. It's taken about a minute for that message to appear. I mean, a minute is not too bad. It's still not ideal. I'd rather it not be that, but latency as it is, creepy noises as it is. The only other thing I can do, and I'll just make sure, is I can effectively, bearing in mind I'll have to throw some of the options up on the other things. I could possibly just non-moderate and take that down. That might take some other stuff off. If I don't moderate, I will probably set up the auto moderate just to make sure. And if that is the case, I expect class to behave while I'm busy drowning at the bottom of the ocean. Still, that being said, these sort of streams always do particularly well with me for some reason. I'm not sure why. Let's see. Let's have a quick listen to where I am. Okay, yeah, it's still taking about a minute. Alright, but you know what? A minute is fine. I don't mind a minute delay. I'd rather give people a gameplay with a minute delay than me faffing around. Yeah, so game sound will go in and out because I'm tabbing in and out to try to do it. Once I'm in the game, it should be fine. That's the only reason why you're getting the issues. So yeah, 2 minutes. It's enough of a lag that I'm prepared to let it happen. If chat's cool with that, I honestly don't know why this is happening. Oh yeah, it's enough of a lag that I don't know why it's happening, and we'll just cope with it, I suppose. I don't mind it. I still deliver gameplay. Maybe I'll cut this bit out for the VOD. We'll see. You know what? I'll celebrate. Let's have some more balloons. There you go. Lots more balloons. Let's not quit the game. Okay. Right. Let's just do this. We'll power through. Power through. I took the photo already. Right, so we now need to get to this. The easiest point to do that would be to reach 270. 270 by 750. Oh wait, hi to everybody watching this later. Hi to Gromana, hi to Blog. Wow, I've got bigger issues than you at the moment. Noise outside. The stream not behaving. Go down a little bit, we should be fine. So, we're here. Just carry on going. A little bit. How long do we go? Go to about 800 if we reach it. Nice and simple. And let's raise up to 300. Cool. Let's then just go straight to 8. So the blinking light means that it's like a proximity detector. That means there's something out there, usually the wall. It has to be the wall, there's nothing else there. Yep, the ocean is totally quiet and there's nothing else in here with us. 864. Go to Y258. Go straight down. So, to know where we are, we have an X and Y coordinate here. I can bring up the map. So, yeah, we've got Y coordinate, X coordinate. So with 864,300, 864,300, we should be roughly there. And so we need to get this to 585, 285. Wait, no, 285? 258. I swear. I don't have like dyslexia or one with numbers. Eight 864 258, and we need to go to 209. Could have gone the other way. Oh, let's take a photo. Brilliant. That counts. So. Not sure. Well, it might be complaining because we pick up that little nubbin. But let's get to back up to 2.7. The y-axis. He's doing okay. He's still got 3/4 of oxygen. And that steam's actually been coming quite nice. To be honest. Quite calm. White noise. Not that I want to fall asleep down here, but right. So 275. Dyscalculia. Thank you. I don't have dyslexia or dyscalculia, or at least if I do, I have not had it pointed out to me, and I've done a hell of a lot of education without extra help because of it. So, let's just move across to 800. I miscalculated that. We were going to run straight into that rock. So let's just get up. There we go. Then you have the way around. Alright, so we're here. Give or take. If we can get down to 270, maybe 260. Let's go down to Y265. Shut up, only just realised I can technically reverse. I'm not sure. So we've done these. I suppose the next option would be this point here. As the... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got 4 more. So we're over halfway. We just get to this point, and where are we again? 2.6. see here. Let's just go gun it straight to 700. When I say gun it, we do it in a nice controlled manner. Nice controlled. Speed, more haste. Oh yeah, we've got another one. That's fine. That's fine. We're all good. So I think the easiest way to get from the bottom cavern to the top cavern is that there is just a part that is badly printed. So I think these bits are badly printed. It looks like it's connected here. I hope it's connected. Otherwise, we are just going to bang repeatedly into the wall. Where are we? So, 735. 735. Get out there by 269, 20 number. So, about here. So if we drop to. Let's drop down to 250. And go 250 by 350. Should give us a fairly nice rise straight up. I know we're going a sort of half-assed way. 250 by 5. Hello? Okay, well, I didn't hit anything. Okay. 550 by 250. 550, 250. 550, 250. We don't even have to go down to 250. So 550 by 332. So 550, 332. We should be. Wait, what? 550, yes. 332. We should be on this line. Yeah, my brain isn't braining anymore. No, don't quit. 550, yeah. So it's this line. 832. So how did we? I mean, I'm not going to argue. Hey, I'm doing remarkably well. If I'm hitting things, they're not appearing on my map. Okay, so 340 by 360, which means we should be on this thing here. Are we there? I'm not sure how it felt like we were going in that angle. Maybe I'll watch this back later on and realise that I'm just totally misreading this. We should be approximately there, so we just go straight north 500. I mean, it could teleport us. I'm not sure, or something knocked us and bounced us. I don't think there's much bouncing you do. It's more. I mean, Paratrauma is one entity. This is another one, but it's more sinking rather than bouncing. Right. We want to go to Y of 500 at the very least. So let's just gun it forward. We're slightly lost. But we're all found now. Going through this narrow little crevice, which is that it's turning us off on. We should be okay. We can course correct slightly. Whoa. I swear that we need faulty maps. It's showing stuff up. We're encountering things that we aren't even there. Okay. Whatever that was, it's moved. Right. Carry on. 5. Let's just go to 520. Then we need to go to 623. With an angle of 63. Yep, more weird bone things. But that is now done. So, our goal will be to see if this truly is an unprinted part of the map. We stay on this Y. Maybe even go. You know, if we stay on this Y, we should be okay. If we can get to 375 next. So big swim back. 375. 532, 532. We are expected to sort of encounter that. I think maybe if we drop it further down. Beats the morning commute, am I right? Huh? Huh? I'm going to say down here.
Oxygen notification.
Okay, we're running low on oxygen. Should be on that. Let's go a bit more. Let's go 370. Probably have this thing screwed up a bit. How much further do we want to go up? We want to get to about 650 ideally. Get past. Basically from 550 to 650, that's the well, no walls as of yet. Yeah, it sounds horrible. I would. This was a real thing, this would be nightmarish. We've gone through this little section here, or we're going through this section here. So we are through that part of the map. But we can then move. So if we're roughly about here now, should we come to that one first? Yeah, let's go for this one. That one's an easier one. We can hit smack into that bounce process there. So we want to go to maybe 660. 660. Yeah, 660. Let me say 660 by 300. That'd be a nice sort of setting. Oh! 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 Okay. It's all good. Yes, I know that the submarines are real things. I'm not assuming that they were great. Rebel, why are you argumentative in any game that involves submarines? managed to set it up quite nice. I mean, we can try 200. Let's try for 200, chat. We're going in the right area. But what if nobody else is complaining? I can do. Well, I suppose you're not really meant to light fires in an enclosed area, are you? You are argumentative. In the nicest way. You hold me accountable. Okay. 657 by 200. 657. We should be about there. Fine. So we want to drop at a fairly steady rate. About 300. Not 300. What am I talking about now? I'm just getting this right. 500. So yeah, we've got 600. In that angle anyway, so yes. Okay. Let's pull back. Distortion seems to have gone. I think it was whatever that was. Yeah, so we wanted to go back to 6. Okay. No, we've moved again. We weren't at 377. Something shunted us, or teleported us, or He fell down a hole and back up into the hole. Whew. Okay, yeah, 277. I mean, on the plus side, we're out of that annoying little narrow. So about here. If we just head to 700 by 350. Overshooting it. I know we're totally overshooting it. We are overshooting it, so we can course correct and bring us back. Okay, cool. So, you want to go back across the 700, 741. Make sure there's no fires. Yep, okay. So, we want to turn around. We wanted to go to 741. Whatever thing that knocked us into this thing, it generally just knocked us. And the X coordinate was okay. We just got to go back a little bit. Yeah, Gramana. So yeah, I'm currently underneath the ocean. I'm having to take photos of 10 points of interest. I have currently taken photos of 8. I'm having to use a map purely to sort of like position myself using an X and Y coordinates. Yeah, nope, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, don't worry. We understand. If you're driving, you're doing it safely. You're not. Yeah. I think I know from first experience trying to steer a submarine and not paying attention to chat. Am I quiet? I don't think I'm quiet. I mean, gaming headset seems to suggest that I'm not. I can bring the mic a bit closer to my mouth. Is this better? I don't know. Yep. I'll let you deal with that currently. I've got a photo to take. So I need to be at 18 degrees. Alright, well. Yep, same thing. Cool. Yeah, it was quiet to begin with. Vamp will... I mean, the game was more quiet to begin with. Vamp will attest to this. And then since I've played, we have 3 steam valves explode, which I'm not sure how to turn them off. We have had a fire. Right, we're running on oxygen. I need to get the gun for the last part. When I say gun, once again, it's a nice, safe, controlled gun. I hope that's a term. I'm not just coming up with my own lexicon. 700 by 400, so Spin this round. $700. Is it better with a close mic? Alright, I mean, it's right up against my mouth. Maybe I'll invest like a proper, like, if I'm going to want to do more streaming, maybe I'll get like a proper mic set up. Just have to ask Romana if I can just play around with her setup somewhat. Cool. Okay, yeah, I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know. We're going to 700, weren't we? $700, and we wanted to go to 400. Or we could probably even just go to 450 now. Let's go to 450. This is fine. I'm okay with this. Everything is fine. See, now I'm paranoid there's fire. Nope. Still blackness. Yep, that fire isn't gonna sneak up on us anytime soon. We go to 450. Could try 500. Let's play it safe. Let's go to 450. Let's play it less safe. Let's go to 475. What's that? Ah! Okay. Okay. Well, there's Sync down here with us. You know that for certain. Christ. Why did I pick this game? Why did I pick this game? Ugh. Horror. I don't like horror. I don't know why I'm doing this. No, I don't know why I'm doing this. I did this as like, hey, Barotrauma's good. People like Barotrauma. Let's search for games similar to Barotrauma. Didn't think I'd be more traumatized. Please say that's a rock. Okay, it should be that. Possibly that. Let's, Oh god. Well, at least the jump scare happened right near the end, eh? So I could totally do without the, added noise. 575. You know what? It could be that's the case. It could be that's the case, Gerbil. Vamp did jokingly say something along the lines. A little weirdo in the pipes. That giant... I mean, I would love it if it was like a mouse that was just very close up. Up to the thing. Which is a very small fish, which I'm just freaking out for nothing. 575. 575.
Oxygen notification.
Yay! I'm gonna suffocate. I mean, I'm fairly certain if nobody else ends up clipping that section, I'm going to go back and clip that. Oh, we're flooding. Okay, okay, so we are roughly here. Put yourself together, put yourself together. Right, and we want to go up to 750. Let's see if we can go to 750, 600. Tiny fish outside trying to scare me. That water is rising, isn't it? Okay, cool, we're just... what was this? 600. Okay, so we are past where we want to be. We just want to turn this round to 750. There's no weirdos in the pipes. Well, I don't know what happened. We could have crashed. We could have suffocated. I wonder if we click continue, how far back will we go? This was so close. We were so close that last one. So 475, 45 by 700. 45 by 700. Okay, just do that. Yeah, if we just go quick. We won't crash this time. Okay, how long do we want to go for? We want to go to 600 and possibly go a bit deeper. That's gonna be scary fish eye, isn't it? Hi, scary fish eye. And now I see. I wonder if that's the thing that causes us to leak. Let's not hang around for too much longer. So 697. 697 is around there, and we're at 450, so we're approaching that. Let's go a bit more. far do we need to be? We need to be... That's 500, so we want to be about 550, 600. Let's just gun it. Gun it. Who wants to live forever? Ideally, I do.
Oxygen notification.
Okay, yeah. No oxygen. We've got no oxygen, no oxygen. 600, 600. We can do this. Uh, 680. If we hit 500, 600 yet. 600. Wait, well, no. I'm totally miscalculated. Let's just go straight up to. Okay, we'll quickly do this. We'll just quickly do this. $700. Okay, we're back to that. So we want to go to 750 by 600. Let's just go up for a bit. Okay, cool. Okay, so 750. Let's go 750. It's there. Okay, so 775. Let's go 775. 775. Okay, cool. So about here, let's go to 650. So close. So 650, 775. 650 is here, 775. So we are there. So let's go. Okay. So we want to raise up. Wait. Yeah, so we're on the right x-axis. We need to go up in y. Eight to 8. Two, 8, 6, 7, 5, 2, 9, 5. Okay, let's go. Ah! Well, the expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean a gaping wound. The universe of what left of it is dying, but somewhere in the void there must be hope. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, oh god. I need like a second. Just Okay. Okay, I'm okay. I am not doing more horror. Hells to the no. Hells to the no. You want me to do more horror? I'm demanding like hazard pay. Because oh god. I hope no matter wherever you are, I hope the fact that you're back to driving and you've got audio, I hope I didn't cause you to swerve. I really do hope everything is okay with you. Oh god. Okay, well. I mean, I don't know, chat. Should I go back and just do it in reverse? I wonder if I speed run it by just running straight to it. Does it trigger just on that one? Did it take enough time? I'm assuming it must trigger on that last one. Okay, cool. I need to hydrate. I need to hydrate. Ugh. I ain't doing more horror though. Not for a bit. Oh man, I missed Stray. Stray was nice. Stray has a cute cat, not Oceans of Blood. You know, we did it last time, we could do it again very quickly. We'll just get to the end, so yeah. We'll just replay it. If people want to leave now, that's absolutely cool, but I'm going to see if I can get to the end. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those that were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in the universe of barren moons, lit by ghost lights of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, the echoes of an ocean of blood. You're a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you'll be whirled inside, and the forward window would be closed. There's no time for training, it's successful you and your freedom. Yeah, I think you must die either way. I don't think you can speed run it, but I'm kind of now curious just to see if I can if I just ignore everything else and get that last one. See if, I'm curious to see if any fires break out, if we start running out of oxygen, if we start flooding, or if it literally is sort of somewhat timed or like location based things. Plus, for people like you who maybe didn't catch the first part, or Cromana when she comes back, gives her a chance if she wants to watch it. I mean, I fully understand if people want to call it. I might just potentially just go till 2 hours into the stream. So we've got another like 8 minutes. I'll just speed through it. Oh, yikes.
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
On the plus side, I shouldn't be as scared.
Maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing port hull shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so reflecting and be careful. You're on your own.
Okay. So yes. So this is basically where it was to begin with. Right. So 182 by 116. 182, 116. Once again, we start up at the same place, which is good to know. Let's just gun it. Go straight forward to 200. And we'll ignore all the pieces. We'll just get to the last one. And we'll just see if that's the thing that triggers it. I don't know why I reversed for that bit. That was just me being silly. I got that depth madness. Okay, so at 200. At 200. So we're nice on that line. So let's go to 210, I think. Let's just cross that. 210, 211. Okay, cool. 211. We want to go to 300. 325? 325? 325. Let's go to 325. Oof. Okay. I mean, honestly, I am liking this game. I recommend picking it up. Just, at the very least, it's interesting from just how you have to move around. Even if, it's not much more extra to it. Ooh. Okay, 325. Let's just power speed to the end. I don't know. I'm providing you a lot of free content, and I'm being. I've got my mod saying she wants to clip me being terrified. 325. Yep, let's go to 300 by 350. Speed through it. 300 to 350. 300 to 350. Wait, is it 300 to 350 or 350 300? 300 to 350. Yeah, it was 300 350. I mean, that is a point. If we're sealed in the submarine and there's a chance we'll die anyway, I don't know why that. Screw the other government that put us in here. 300, 350. So, we are there. Let's go to 325. 325. I don't know where we are, where I'm headed. So it's fairly simple. It's a standard sort of X and Y coordinates. So the top number is our X, so it says here, you know, 358. Y is the bottom number, so that's 306. And then we bring up the map. We have our Y-axis and our X-axis. So 358 by 306. We go to 358, which would be around here, give or take. 306. Which means that we are roughly here. Angle-wise, yeah, it's just where we're currently facing. There's nothing much more of that, to be honest. But let's go to 7525. Yeah, honestly, it's a fun game. I think I picked it up for about just under £7. Now that we know there is a big fish out there, there's always a bigger fish. 375. 375, 375. Be roughly there, and then 40, so about there, so we want to dive a bit more. Maybe 30 should mean that we get through that. I did not! I did not! Jump. Yo. Gerbil. That was the game. I'm not sure what caused that to happen, but I'm not having that. No, I'm not having that on my thing. I'm not gonna ban you, but I'm just going to clear this all away. Dot. I'm not having you drag my name through the mud, Gerbil. There you go. There you go. Got rid of it. No more besmirching me. I can't. I don't know. I'm trying to calm. I'm just giving him more content. He's gonna clip it. He's gonna use the splatmail material. So 400. So roughly there. Nice friend, the Steam's back again. So we know that triggers around this area. Where do we want to go? We want to go... stay on this same trajectory. So we want to go to about 560. Oh, I didn't even notice. Thank you for following Spooky Yuki. I hope you followed because of the thrilling gameplay and jump scare rather than anyone fancy gaming besmirching my name. Alright, so 560. 560. Nice bit there. So if we just turn and go straight up to 500. We have decided, by the way, for those people watching now, what you're meant to be doing is taking photos of all these pieces. I did that, and died. So now we're going full anarchy run. We are just going to get to the last one that I wasn't able to take a photo of. Well, yeah, it gets the job done quicker, but, you know, it's all good, it's all good. It will either inevitably kill us that little bit quicker, or it won't. But the important thing is we'll know. I mean, I don't know why. There's no reason to watch the big jump square. There's nothing. It's not like I made any funny noises or anything. So we just wanted to go to 500. Looks to be, as I'm very sorry I'm being distracted, but it looks like Spooky Ookie has actually recommended me a game. Okay, a game called Sally Face. Yeah. Oh, first things first, I am not doing Alien Isolation. Not unless you want an hour of me hiding under a table whimpering to myself. I'll definitely look into Sally Face. I think if that's the one, if it's what I think it is, actually no, it could. Sally Face is either the one with the person with the white mask on their face, which that would make sense, but it also could be a bit like Frambo, which is another weird one. I don't know. Other games to look at. Jubble. Oh. Shush! You wouldn't have done any better. And don't even act like you would have, because if you buy a game and you play it, you at least know what's coming up. I went into this blind. Just give them fuel. Just give them fuel. Don't feed the trolls. Don't feed the trolls. Okay. Well, we at least know the fish is about. So 500. Just keep going up to 500. Really? Green Night Twilight? Okay, okay. I will make a promise. On now. To you all. I will... Romana is clapping her hands. Because she... I in my own personal moment, did try to play Alien Isolation. I'm honest to chat, I have tried playing Alien Isolation. and Cromana has been telling me to play more of it. I suppose if I play it on stream, I could be held accountable. Just make sure that nobody else... Yeah, you can't blame me and you just hear sobbing and no movement. Okay, is that... That's... No, I will make a deal. I was going, yeah, like, this will be the deal. Let's get to... I don't know. If I can get to 30 followers... If I get to 30 followers, because I know what I'm doing for my 20 followers. If I get to 30 followers, I will play Alien Isolation. Maybe not all the way through, but I will give it a good solid 3-4 hour stream. So I will try my hardest to get there. I will play it. Like I want no judgment, but yeah, and then yeah, 30 followers, 30 followers, 3 hours Alien Isolation, maybe more. I will endure as much as I can. If I get particularly far and I start overcoming it, who knows? Maybe I'll even make it more of a recurring stream, like Barotrauma or Stray, Slay the Princess. I will hold it up. 30 followers. That is my promise to the stream. We'll make a note of it now. I mean, why am I even bothering? Because I know you lot are going to hold me accountable. 30 followers, Alien Isolation, 3 hours, at the very least. At the very least. I shouldn't have said that, should I? There's no proof. Still. So, yeah. It'd be fine. So, 3, 2, 5. I am a man of my word. I'm gonna regret it. I am regretting it. 350. Just make sure that is that? Yeah. We're just brushing against that, so let's just stare it back down a bit. "30 followers with judgment." Okay, you know what? Yeah. I will do it as the 30 followers stream, and you can judge as much as you want. Just don't expect me to do nothing but horrors from this moment onwards. How far across next do we need to get again? It was... yes, I noticed you left a comment. I really appreciate the fact that you left the comment. I appreciate the subscribe and the follow, by the way, Night Twilight. And yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying them. I will do them more and more. I think the last time I really did Barotrauma, I kind of had a private game last year, and I really enjoyed it, and so that's why I thought I wanted to kind of do it yeah, I hadn't played it in a while and thought it'd be a really fun one to kind of go ahead and go. So yeah, I am really glad you're enjoying it. I mean, I'm still loving it.
Oxygen notification.
Okay, so oxygen's still going down, which is interesting to see. $380. We still are roughly on this, so we want to get still 375. We are going to be crossing this bit, which was badly printed, so we're going off the map. Just swing it back round. So we're about here, so we can still get up to 650. Oh, okay, back to the fire. I recommend it. Yeah, Twilight. I honestly recommend it. Just even if it's personal, play with like the game. It is terrifying. It's that level of like thalassophobia that it kind of encourages. But I love it, and especially since I take if you play it solo or play it with a smaller group of people. Do what I do, just name the bots after people you know. This time I'm naming it after followers. Previously it was actual people I knew in real life. So yeah, when you're kind of screaming somebody's name that, why aren't you manning the guns? Or, oh my god, so-and-so died, it makes it that little bit extra, that a little bit extra interesting. Especially if you do have an audience. Yeah, see, I would agree with you, Cremana. I like watching other people play this scary stuff. I don't know why I'm streaming it. Oh no, I know the reason why I'm streaming it. I'm streaming it because people like watching other people play scary stuff. So 675, we are roughly there. So let's knock it up a bit more to, let's go to 685. That's gonna be... Yep. Yep. I know it's there. It's one of the few benefits of redoing this bit again. So I know it's there. Still don't like the fact I get to see it though. 685. Who knows? If it gets to I can get behind a cute little wholesome thing, or Stardew Valley, or so that. To be fair, I mean, the last stream we did, we lost, what was it, Out of Time, Ecto 1, and Lucy Ray. So, who knows? We might need to incorporate, you know, Night X Twilight, and Spooky. Don't expect to last more than a run or two. I do have now having the habit of, like, yeah, if it dies in a way that's kind of ridiculous, I will reset. But at the very least, where were we? Getting distracted. Oh yeah, sure. Of course, you're not taking no pleasure. Let's go to 600. Who knows? Maybe if we can get this scan, and I don't accidentally crash. Maybe we'll try hitting all the things backwards. Is that wall or is that something? Yeah, that is wall. So, we just steer a bit further up, I think. We should be able to avoid it. There we go. Where did we need to get to again? We need to get to about 600, 575. So we've got a little bit more to go.
Oxygen notification.
Okay, well, on the plus side, we might still just suffocate. It's not a great positive, but you know. Oh, and we are flooding. Okay, cool. Okay. So 576 and almost 700. So we are there. So if we gun it up to 775. Hey, you say that now. I will put you in a diving suit, give you a boarding axe, and you can be the one to start exploring some like beacons. I'm more than happy to do that. I'm just glad I've not encountered like an endworm or stuff like that yet. So at 750. 750 is nicely there. So let's change direction a tad. It's 600. Yeah, so we should scootle along up to there. So where is this one then? So it is 675. And then we had to go up to 828. Now here's the issue. It didn't attack until I took a photo. To be fair, I need more security on board to like deal with some more of the issues. I've got my gunners, but hey, I will pay you for the service you're currently on board the ship. That's all I can kind of promise you. Two. We'll take a photo of this. It didn't seem to attack until we took the photo. So, easy way for me to do this. Oh, a bit too far. 282. Is I didn't get the angle right, did I? Angle is 295. Okay. Legally, it can't eat me if I don't look at it. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm going to go back, and we'll just quickly sail back. We'll go to either I crash, which I will make a point not doing, because if I do crash, anyone fancy gaming is going to roast me. But we'll try to hit some of these on the way back, and then we'll just see what happens. So we know that that last one isn't the trigger. Which, you know, purely is interesting to know. 875. Okay, so 875. Let's go across to 600, 750. I think I'm handling this a bit better now. Just a lot more relying on the proximity than anything else. Cool, okay. 750. We are roughly there. Let's go down to 550, 700. It's nice to know we're not flooding with the blood, which is always nice. Close enough. At the very least, we know there is a set point for the eye, which seems to be this general area. The noises, I think, might just be time related. Say we're through this. It'll be 450 is us going through it. Let's just steer up a little bit. Just steer down a little bit. That narrow little passage? No, we're not. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Right, so we want to get to that one then. 741 525 325. No screams. Nice, peaceful. I'm totally in control. This was totally all everything. I like this part of the game. Well, not really. I could do without the floods and the steam. 325. You know, it's gonna sound silly. I don't actually think I remember what that creature that attacked us looked like. I might have to watch the VOD myself. I think I just saw loud noise. Just in case. Just in case. Okay. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. So this was the weird one where we teleported. We got knocked before. Let's go down to... We want to go to... Yeah, go down by 660. I'm totally not pushing my luck by just reversing into things now. That's good enough. So we should be roughly around there. Spin round, we'll go to 200. It's always nice when you get the perfect angle. Well, yes, I did. This steam is making me sleepy and lightheaded. For some reason, I think my left arm's aching. That was a joke. Actually, totally okay. I sometimes forget I'm hiding behind an avatar of a plague doctor, and that I don't want people to actually worry. No, but I like it. It gives it a bit of a hemoglobin chic, I believe they call it. Yeah, I mean, this is part of the reason why we want to run this again, is to see if that is the case. I think it probably is, to be honest, but they get away with it by just being some weird, like, wibbly-wobbly time distortion. So we are roughly around there. Let's start it down there. So 180. So we're not that far off in terms of X, but Y we need to go down quite a bit. This is going to sound silly. I swear I saw something behind us. No, okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. Just go straight down, we should be alright. Got another one. Yeah, we got that visual disturbance thing going on again. Okay, so we were 180, 165, yep. Angle, roughly on angle. Let's just spin around. Right, just in case it does attack. Okay, cool. Wibbly wobbly time spacey wacy thing. Okay, so the teleport happened again. Just make sure it's roughly the same area. So 635, 635. Right there, and 276. So we're back there. Okay, yeah, so we have found that out. The last one doesn't trigger the death. Well, air quotes, last one. And that teleport does take you back out that night. Nice narrow passage. Let's get back to 360 by... Yeah, let's just get back to 360. See, now that I know that the last one... Well, the last one on the map didn't kill us. I'm now like... Is the game angry that we went to the end? Is it just going to throw an angry fish thing, whale, demon, Cthulhu friend at us? Just at random? Yeah, it's good enough. So, we should be back to this. Let's go down... 525. Oxygen isn't dropping anymore. Okay. Did I misjudge this? 360. Should be roughly around here. We should be there. Didn't we come up this way? Is the passage more crooked? Did it change? It is an angry well demon. Don't like the blinking. Okay. Nice fishy. Good fishy. That is a wall. Nice wall. Good wall. Okay. Well, I crashed. I didn't scream though. I saw it coming. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll do this again at a later point. I think I might call the celebration stream part of this done though. So yeah. Thank you all for coming, and once again, no expense spared. Welcome. Thank you all for the 10 followers 21 days ago. Promise you 20 followers will be a lot sooner. And I don't know, somebody said something about, I don't know, some ridiculous idea about streaming something for at 30 for X amount of time. I don't know. I think I've just lost the time. But yeah, you know, we'll lots of balloons. Yeah, more balloons. Play like just lots of balloons, just releasing them all out. But yeah, I'll call it here. I think currently, I probably shouldn't have drunken like several coffees before we started playing this, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, no, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all, everyone who's followed. Its readers mean a lot to me. I didn't think I'd be hitting, well, 10 followers so quickly, or 17 followers now. There have been times where I have been like, oh, you know, I seem to have petered out, but no, people seem to really be liking the streams, and yeah, I mean, in the end, I want to do stuff that makes everybody else. I want make content that you will enjoy. So the follows encourage me to carry on doing that. So yeah, I want to say thank you lot, to be honest. I really do appreciate stopping by, viewing, commenting, following, even just taking a brief moment out of your time just to catch my stuff later on, or just look at some of the clips that happened. But yeah, no, thank you all so much, and I'll sign off by saying that I'll see you when I see you. I'll let some more balloons go. There you go. Some more balloons. Okay. Thank you all again, and yeah, bye.